psychology of the sales funnel, okay, and what really sells. Because most people who are new to online marketing or new to marketing in general get this all wrong. So let's start by talking about your lead capture page, all right? And what you should have on your lead capture page. So as I said, I'm going to show you some real examples. Here's one of our lead capture pages. This is a high converting page. We've got a headline that works. You'll notice it's very simple, all right? Free video, 7-figure earner shares how broke average Joe turns $100 into $238,928 in the first 56 days without a list or using any paid advertising. So we're going to dissect this and break this down a little bit, and then I want to talk to you about how you can create your own lead capture page to follow this formula. First of all, the very first part of your funnel should lead with value, and I often do this before they ever get to my lead capture page through maybe a YouTube video or a blog post or some way that I'm leading with value before they ever get to my lead capture page, but that's another video for another day. Even my lead capture page, though, is leading with value, okay? Free video. So I'm giving them something free, all right? Anytime you say free, that's valuable. So it could be free video or free, enter to win. You could run a contest, or it could be free article or, free advice, if you're doing golf products, 5 free tips on how to improve your swing, or 5 free weight loss tips for nutrition, whatever, okay? So you're giving them something of value. So you're leading with value, and then your headline should create curiosity. Your lead capture page should in no way tell them what the company is that you're promoting, what the name of the company is, who the founder is. It shouldn't tell them any of that information. They should be wondering what's on the opposite side of this page. And here's a good formula for you to follow for your headline. Okay, free, fill in the blank, free video, free article, free whatever. How to achieve X results in X number of days. So and by the way, every headline you create, you need to think about who you're targeting. Or maybe you should create your headline and then figure out who is that headline, because not every headline targets the same group of people. For example, if I had, let's say I was in a nutrition company and I said, free report, discover how so-and-so lost X number of pounds in X number of days. Well, who am I targeting there? I'm not targeting people who are interested in the opportunity. I'm targeting people who are interested in weight loss. So you want to find people who are interested in weight loss and send them to that capture page. Or maybe you've got a product that, I don't know, let's say, discover how my son went off his Ritalin medicine in 30 days with this all-natural product used only by the biggest Hollywood stars and the richest of people, now available to people like you and me, or whatever. That's kind of a long headline, but it's just as an example. You're saying an X result, an X number. Well, who would that appeal to? Well, it would probably appeal to a mom of children. So you would maybe want to target. You'd want to go where moms are. If you've got a headline like this, well, who am I targeting? I'm targeting opportunity seekers with this. I'm targeting people who want to make more money. So I would go to the places where those people exist. So every headline is going to target a different group of people. Another tip is anytime you can put your headline in the form of a story, that adds to the appeal and to the how compelling the headline is, right? We've got a story here. Discover how broke average Joe turned $100 into $238,000 in the first 56 days without using a list or any paid ad. We're telling a story about broke average Joe, just like you and me. This guy, and this is a true story, by the way, this guy, he had lost his house, he had gone bankrupt, went through a divorce, worst year of his life, and people love an underdog story, and so we're telling a story and creating curiosity so that people want to put their email address in and find out what's on the next page, okay? Next little tip I've got for you, I won't spend a lot of time here, but I would say split test different options. One of the things I like to do first is try one headline and try another headline and see which one performs better. I've done a lot of marketing campaigns where I thought the headline was going to be amazing, and it bombed. And I've tried others where I thought, man, this sounds really wordy, I don't know if it's going to work, and people loved it, and it got really high opt-in rates. So you just never know. So you want to test. But the most important thing is that you make your lead capture page and your headline congruent with the sales presentation that they're going to see on the next page. So if the sales presentation on the next page talks about your opportunity, then your headline should talk about the opportunity. If your sales presentation on the next page talks about the product, then your headline should be product based, okay? Don't talk about how they can lose X number of pounds in X number of days and then send them to a video that talks all about your business opportunity. You want to make it congruent, otherwise you're going to lose them and you're going to piss them off because they're going to be like, well, he told me he was going to tell me such and such, and now he's talking to me about, he's trying to recruit me into his business. Okay, a lot of people ask me, well, what about a video? Do I need a video on my lead capture page? And my answer to that would be, well, it depends. I would test it. Now, I like to find out what headline works first before I ever put a video on my page. And once I know that I've got a headline that works, then I create a video that would be congruent with my headline. All right? And I would test the video and I would see, does the video increase conversions and opt-ins, or does it decrease conversions and opt-ins? It's all about testing. I may think I've got a great video and then I try it and it doesn't really work. But if you do a video, here's the rules for a video. Number one, it needs to be short. Your lead capture page is not your sales page. Do not try and sell people on your opportunity with a video on your lead capture page. The only purpose of the video should be to create more curiosity, to maybe reiterate the story of your headline, and to maybe create urgency. All right? So you may be asking yourself, well, okay, well, Tyson, if you were going to do a video for this page, can you give me an example? What would you put? All right, so if I were going to do a video for this page, I might, maybe a minute to a minute and a half long, I might say something like this. Have you ever wondered how it's possible that some people always just seem to be in the right place at the right time? And we all say things like, man, some people just have all the luck. But it's usually not luck at all. You know, most of the people who are in the right place, it's because they've anticipated changes in the market and they've positioned themselves in front of an opportunity before the money starts flowing there. Well, that's really how headlines like the one on this page are possible. You see, there's legislation in the U.S. Senate right now that's going to create explosive growth in an already massive global market, much in the same way that Obamacare created a large shift of cash flow towards the healthcare market. Now, if you were to position yourselves in front of that opportunity before the legislation passes, you would be in front of the cash flow before the money starts growing. That choice would be a deliberate choice, and really the only luck involved is that somehow you stumbled across this page today. And what you're about to discover on the next page is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to put yourself in the right place at the right time. One man alone, who you're going to see on the next page, has already turned a $100 startup into almost $250,000 in 8 weeks with zero paid advertising. This is absolutely one of the most exciting and profitable opportunities I've seen in a long time. So put your email address in, and on the next page I'm going to share all the details 100% free of charge. Put your email address in now. Okay, so what did I do there? The video was short, it created curiosity, it created urgency, right? People are wondering, I wonder what this legislation is he's talking about. I wonder, how did this guy really do this? Is it really possible? So I'm creating curiosity, I'm creating urgency, I'm reiterating the headline, and I give a call to action, right? At the end I tell them, put your name and email address in. So it's just one more thing to compel them. And I would test that video, that audio, if it was going to be an audio or a video or maybe a PowerPoint presentation with those words flashing across the screen. I would test that in different formats to see if it increases my conversions or decreases. All right. The bottom line is you want to get as many eyeballs on your sales presentation as you can. The lead capture page is just the portal to get them there, and so you want to get as many people to put their name and email address in so that they can see the video on the next page. All right. Now, as far as the sales presentation goes, I will start by saying I usually like to make my sales presentation first. I like to work backwards. I like to make my sales presentation and then make my lead capture page. Why? Because the same thing I said earlier, it needs to be congruent. So when I make my sales presentation, here's the first thing you need to recognize. And by the way, guys, what I'm about to teach you here, you can use this psychology in a sales funnel on the internet, or if you're doing one-on-one face-to-face sales presentations. It should be your format for every sales presentation, whether it's in person or online. Your prospects are asking 5 questions in the back of their mind. They are asking, who are you? What do you got? Why should I listen to you? All right, can I do this? Right? If you've answered 1, 2, and 3, and they've said, okay, all right, I'm sold on the first 3, well, then they're going to ask themselves, can I do this? And fifthly, Is it worth it for me to do this? Is the effort required worth it? And so you need to make sure that if you're going to recruit people or you're going to sell your product or bring people into your opportunity, you got to be able to answer these 5 questions for people. And you got to recognize that they are asking these questions in the back of their mind. And what I would highly encourage you to do, after I walk you through the analysis of our sales funnel, I would highly recommend that you go watch our sales funnel as an example of something that's working and that's converting people into a real network marketing business, so that you can take what we're doing and you can copy what we're doing. And like I said, my goal here is not to recruit you into our business, but if you don't have a business or an opportunity and you want to join us, we already have a funnel set up, and the funnel that you're going to watch on the next page, you would have access to that. It's already created. Okay, you can use it, and all you got to do is drive traffic to it. And this is really the beauty of creating sales funnels for your team. Once you have something that's working, you recognize that you have now a system that can create massive duplication. You put in the legwork as a leader for your team, and you create a sales presentation and a funnel that works, and then all you got to do is tell every new person that comes in, when they say, "Can I do this?" You've got a funnel that you say, "Well, sure you can. We've already done all the work for you." And then they say, "Okay, I can do this, and it is worth it." All right, so as far as your sales presentation goes, if you're going to make your sales presentation from scratch, here's the format. All right, write this down and follow this format for your sales presentation. Every single presentation that I've studied online that's working is doing what I'm about to teach you. In the first 30 seconds, give them a hook. Tell them what are they going to discover and why should they stick around. Okay? Lead with benefits. Tell them why they are going to, every prospect is asking themselves, basically those 5 questions I just showed you on this page boil down to one phrase. What's in it for me? That's really what they're asking. What is in this for me? So don't lead. I remember I went to one presentation, and the very first thing they showed me was like they popped up a video of like the company founder on a whole bunch of TV shows, and I was like, I've never seen this guy. I was like, who is this guy? I've never seen him before. I didn't care about who their founder was. They were leading with features. Your company founder or how big the warehouse is, that's a feature of your company. Benefits would be, listen, Tom, I want to tell you how some of our team members are making extraordinary amounts of income, and a system that we've got in place that can really help you if you're looking for an additional stream of income. Well, now you're speaking Tom's language, because Tom isn't interested in who your company founder is. He's interested in, all right, yeah, I'd like to make some more money, and I'd like to, if you've got a system that works, plug me in, man. Okay, so lead with benefits. Use stories as much as possible in your sales presentations. People connect. Some of the most effective teachers and salespeople in the world are storytellers. If you ever listen to Zig Ziglar, he is an incredible salesperson. He's also an incredible storyteller. Jesus Christ, for example. I mean, almost every religious leader who's ever been effective was an incredible storyteller, okay? Because people connect with other people. They connect with stories. They will forget all the facts and the features about your company, but they will walk away remembering the story of the guy who made a bunch of money, or the gal who lost a bunch of weight, or the kid who went off his Ritalin medicine, and they will remember stories. So use stories in your sales presentations as much as possible. Establish credibility. Okay, this goes to the who are you and why should I listen to you. If you go and watch our sales presentation on the next page, you'll notice that our presenter tells you, he gives you proof as to what his results are and why you should listen to him, what his credibility is. You need to be doing this. If you don't have credibility, then you need to join forces with your upline leaders in your network marketing company and create a sales presentation as a team and leverage your upline leaders' credibility in your sales presentation and create a presentation that benefits the whole team. As far as testimonials go, this is probably the most important thing you can possibly put in your presentation. People want real examples, real stories of real people who've had results. They want proof, and you can do nothing better than give them a real person, a real video testimonial of somebody saying what their results were on your product or their results from joining your opportunity. And I'm going to give you another format, write this down, a format for testimonials. Okay, this is something that's rarely taught, and most people get it all wrong. Your testimonial, we're talking 30 seconds to a minute, and here's the format. You ready? It's give your name, give your background, tell what your problem was, and give your success. That's it. That's your formula for your testimonial. And if you watch the testimonial on the next page, you'll notice that he does this, right? My name is such and such. Here's my background. I used to be in this business. I was broke. I was this. I was in this and hated such and such. Here was my problem. I wanted more freedom. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted more time with my kids. I joined into this, and here was my success. Whatever the success is, mention one success. I made X number of dollars in X number of days. I recruited X number of people. I got this number of leads. I surrounded myself with the right people, and I gained more confidence. I was able to talk to people. I came out of my shell. Whatever the success is, okay? Have people tell what their success was in the testimonial. Those are real people that other people connect with, and they say, all right, if that guy can do it, I can do it too. They're real people just like me. Next thing, you'll notice in our presentation we establish why the market is ripe for our product. This is especially important if you are selling an opportunity, okay? If you're talking about an opportunity, you need to tell people, because this creates urgency, right? The market is ripe. The timing is now. This is why you need to get in right now. Your presentation should focus about 80% on results and only about 20% on features. Okay? Focus most of your presentation on benefits and results. People are interested in how your product or your opportunity will benefit them. You'll notice once again when you watch our presentation on the next page and you study it, we only discuss the actual company and the actual product in the first video that you watch for maybe 2 minutes out of the whole presentation. And I think we only mentioned the company president in passing for like 15 seconds, and we don't mention the compensation plan at all in the first video. Okay, guys, your compensation plan, your company's founder, how long they've been in business, those are all features. All your business is a vehicle to get people where they want to go. I use this analogy all the time, but I love it. Hawaiian Airlines doesn't talk to you about their airplanes. They talk to you about Hawaii. Their marketing efforts are focused on Hawaii. Now, they really, other than owning airplanes and getting you to Hawaii, their company's all about airplanes. But they talk to you about the destination. Your sales presentation should talk about the destination. Your product or your opportunity is only the vehicle to get them there, so spend very little time. Yeah, it's important to mention it. People need to know, well, you know, what am I getting into? What is the product here? It's not some sort of Ponzi scheme, right? You need to let them know that it's a real product. But if you focus too much on that and you spend all this time explaining the complexities of your compensation plan, you're going to lose them. Focus on benefits, results and benefits. Only about 10 to 20% on the features of your company. Next, you need to create urgency. People need to know, why should they get involved now? What are the consequences if I wait until next week? It could be, you know, you could, if it is the compensation plan, you can very simply tell them, you know, maybe the benefits of your compensation plan are, you know, the sooner they get in, the more volume they can create underneath them. Or in our case, we can leverage the fact that we've got this legislation in the Senate that is going to create a massive growth in our industry for our product, for our opportunity. So that, you know, we can create urgency that way. Create urgency. Let people know why they should join. Very important. What is your USP, your unique selling proposition? You need to understand that people don't, this is going to hurt your feelings, but people don't care about your business. People don't care what your product is. You probably don't care what my product is. You don't care what my opportunity is. All you care about is how the person that you're listening to can help you achieve your goals. People join you, they don't join your business. Ask yourself, why did you get involved in your network marketing business? I bet you didn't care really what the product was in the beginning. Now, you might have become passionate about it after the fact, but you got involved because you thought that the person who was presenting could help you achieve your goals. You need to let people know, what do you have that other teams don't have that is going to help me achieve my goals, that's going to help me get where I'm going to go. This is why I believe it's so important for you to have systems in place. Remember, the key to success in network marketing comes down to one word: duplication. Okay, you have got to have duplication. You might be willing to go out and do everything I'm teaching you in this video, to go out and set up your own sales funnel and do all the legwork, but many of your recruits will not be. So you need a marketing system by which you can easily share the funnels that you set up so that you have massive duplication amongst your group. The more barriers you put up for your group, the more people will quit, or they will do nothing, or if they do and try and set it up, it's just going to slow down the growth of your organization. And this is why you really need a centralized marketing system for your entire team. Okay, this is another conversation for another day, but you need one platform that can do everything you need in one place to make it as simple and as duplicatable as possible for your team to get up and going quickly. Okay? This is why our team uses a system called the Power Lead system, where we can create a complete funnel from start to finish. Okay, we can create our lead capture page, our sales page, our autoresponder series. We can house all of our leads there. We can do ad tracking, everything we need in one place at a very low monthly fee. In fact, all of the pages that that you are seeing and that you're going to see in a minute in this video were all created from scratch inside of the Power Lead system, and then we can share those pages, we can share that entire funnel, including our autoresponder series, at the click of a button with all of our new recruits. And so they can be up and going with all the legwork we've already done in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so this isn't meant to be a sales pitch for either my business or the Power Lead system, but I would highly recommend that before you go out and you start Frankensteining a system together and making a funnel by piecing, an autoresponder here and a website domain over here and ad tracking over here, and creating something that has so many working parts that nobody on your team is ever going to be able to duplicate it, I would highly recommend that you click on, I'll put another button below this video, and take a free trial, 7-day free trial of the Power Lead system, and set up your funnel in a place where you can easily share it with your team. Because if you create something that works for only you and it's not duplicatable with the rest of your team, you're just going to end up hitting another wall in your business. Anyway, I digress. So back to the unique selling proposition. We tell our people, you'll see in our next page, if people join our team in our opportunity, they don't have to create their own sales funnels. They don't have to go out and do all of the legwork. We've already done it for them. We've made it so dead simple that anybody could plug in and join us, and people can go, all right, I can do that. You're answering the question of, can I do this and is it worth it? So give people, this is why I believe it is so incredibly important for you to have a system for your business. Test it, work it, figure out what works, and then pass it along to the rest of your downline so that they can duplicate what you're doing, all right? And finally, your presentation has to have a call to action. Don't expect that people are going to know what to do at the end of the presentation. Don't expect that they're going to know that they need to buy something, that they know they need to click on a button or whatever. So tell them, buy now, or contact me, or click the button below, or get more information, or whatever it is you want them to do. Tell them give them instructions, all right? So when you go to the next page, you're going to see our particular sales funnel. And you're going to notice, first of all, that our very first video, we've actually split our sales funnel into 4 different pages. Here's page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4. Okay, and here's kind of a valuable lesson to take away, especially when you're marketing on the internet. If people come to your video and they see that the first video is going to be like 45 minutes long, they might click away right away and just say, well, God, I don't have time for this. So what have we done? We've taken maybe a 30 to 40 minute presentation and we've split it into 4 pages. And the whole goal of the first page is just to pique people's interest. If you watch this is the most important video that you watch on the first page. We are telling them the results and the benefits of our opportunity, and we're creating urgency, and we're getting them interested. If they are not interested, they will click away. Fine. Not every opportunity is right for every person. We know that. But if they click continue on the next page, they're now going to get a little bit more information. On this video, we don't even mention the compensation plan here. And on the next page, we discuss the compensation plan, but look how briefly we discuss it. 6 minutes worth. Okay? Most compensation plans that I have seen in network marketing companies are so complicated that trying to explain it in detail is going to take way too long, for one thing, and most people who've been in the company for a month still don't even understand the complexities and understand the compensation plan in full. So if you notice how we explain it here, it is so brief, it is so, and it almost always goes back again to benefits. We got a guy here holding a check, right? Here's a real person just like you with a big check. You can do this, right? So the compensation plan video, if you're going to explain it in your funnel, I believe it should be very brief, and I believe it should come on a separate page in your funnel after you've already introduced them to the opportunity and the benefits of your opportunity. Okay, then this is another page about 2 minutes long with just a little bit more detail. We're getting them as they get more involved and more engaged in our funnel and more interested in our process or in our product. We're now giving them a little bit more specific information about what to do, strategies, how to get signed up, and then we've got our page with, get started. Here's how to get started now. And one of the things I like to do, and this is a personal preference of mine, I have found that a sales funnel is just a tool to help me run my business a little more easily, a little more effectively, to create more duplication in my team. And if I expect the sales funnel to do all of the work for me, I'm going to set myself up for disappointment, because the sales funnel is just a tool, right? And what I like to do, I have found I have no more powerful tool at my disposal than one-on-one human interaction. But I don't want to be picking up the phone and calling people and asking them if they're interested. So what I do is I get people interested online, and then I give them the opportunity to contact me. So they can click a button that says, I want more information first. So they've got an option here to get started, and this will take them straight to a sign-up page. And I highly recommend you do that. Give them a call to action on the last page and say, click the button below to get started right now. But then they see another button that says, no, I'm not quite ready to get started. I still need more information. All right. Now, if your company doesn't have an online sign-up page where they can get signed up or buy products online, then I guess the only option is for you to say, contact me first, or get more information, or find out how, or whatever. But if people say get started now, it's going to take them to the sign-up page where they can go ahead and get signed up right underneath me. And I do have people that just sign up underneath me on autopilot through the funnel. But I also have people that say, I don't know. There's a lot of scammers out there on the internet. I'm not quite so sure about this thing yet. I really would like some more information. And they'll click here, and they will go to a page that I've created within the Power Lead system and that I can share with my team that gives them more information for the people who really want to research and want more information and aren't quite ready to get started. And this is like more of a company presentation, 32 minutes long. I've got their interest, and then I've got another option for them to say, sign up right now, or contact me with questions. I give them, I'm urging them, I'm giving them the option to let them know I'm a real person. This will take them to a contact page where they can see my face and see what my telephone number is and my email address, and they can actually call me. Well, guys, I have no problem spending time on the phone with people who are actually interested. What I do have a problem with is cold calling people who I hope are interested and really probably have no idea, and I just feel like I'm bothering them. But when they call me, I'll talk to those people all day long, right? No problem. So on this page, I'm giving them more information, and I'm giving them an option to sign up and an option to contact me with more questions. So the sales funnel, I've got a 5-page sales funnel, right? Lead capture page. Here's like get them interested page. A little more details about the compensation plan if they say they're interested, more information, here's how you get signed up instruction page. If they're not still interested, here's another page with information on how to, more information about the company. I never really give them the option to say, go away and think about it, right? Everything has a call to action to do something to engage them with me and my product or my opportunity even more, okay? So I would highly recommend right now that you click on the link below this video and you go study this exact funnel. Listen to the words that our presenter uses in our sales funnel. Think about the sales psychology and find all of the things that I've just taught you here, and create a sales funnel for your product or your opportunity that you can duplicate with your team. If you don't have a product or opportunity, or you're looking for a new one, of course you're more than welcome to contact me about our opportunity, but that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of the video is to show you how to build effective sales funnels. And if you don't have the tools at your disposal to build effective sales funnels, I've also given you access to that as well. Click the other button below to take a free trial of the Power Lead system so that you have a all-in-one marketing platform with your funnel that you can easily share with your team for duplication. Anyway, hope you found this video helpful. Click on the 2 buttons below, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.